What a play, play after play after play.
And there's the ball.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. She is taking over.
That's just filthy. There you go. The greatest conference in the country is showing out tonight, gentlemen.
He's going upstairs with it, and that's going in. Your WCAC champions.
I cannot believe it. That is the greatest football game.
Thank you so much for being with us on a great night in the WCAC. On behalf of First Amendment Sports, I'd like to welcome everybody to the gym at Bishop McNamara High School. Home of the Mustangs in Forestville, Maryland. I'm joined by Kevin Ricca.
And I can't be more thankful for the hospitality that's been shown by McNamara Mustang Nation since we got here for the first game between the ladies from Carroll and McNamara today up until right now. This has been something special. What an incredible Friday night atmosphere, Ken. It's this is the spot to be.
The gym has been slowly filling up. We finished the girls' game. Lady Mustangs took a W to get things started, and it's jammy night. Pajama night. I don't know where exactly we lay on this, but then we got the inside skinny, and the students are out in force. Fish fry night, supporting the McNamara softball team, and like you said, the hospitality is as good as it gets in Forestville. We've been all over the WCAC. There's never a bad day in the WCAC, but they know how to do it in Forestville. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but we get treated like family every time we're here. And Emmanuel Conga, who we won't see tonight, but
Ken, you're not a little bit. You're a lot biased.
I'm a lot biased.
But the kindness has been outrageous. It's so great to feel like a part of the family around here at McNamara, and that's how you're always made to feel. I feel like I could go right into the fridge and grab myself a bite to eat if I felt like it, and that actually happened mid-game. So appreciate everyone out here treating us the way you do.
The Carroll Lions are the road team. Coach Powell, I tell you what, Coach Mike Powell for the Lions and Coach Marty Keithline, another awesome matchup between two coaches in the WCAC. And I'll tell you what, on Friday night in the WCAC, doesn't get much better than tournament time. And Kevin, that's where we're at. Had a chance to talk to Marty ahead of the festivities tonight, and that's you don't want to skip ahead. You don't want to get ahead of yourself. But at this point in time, mid-February, you're starting to eyeball that tournament, where things going to line up, wins, losses, matchups, and this game matters. This game matters to both of these squads. And as we get 2 more weeks away from that WCAC tournament, as I like to call it, the penultimate high school sporting event in the nation, that's what we're going to see tonight. We're going to see two teams battling out to get ready for that.
And we will. And I think we're about to get a little prayer and a Star Spangled Banner here. But Ken, everyone's battling for that 2-3 seed. It looks like Paul VI is out in front with the amount of games they're going to play. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to be caught here this late in the season. But no one wants to play them in the semis.
No,
I'm just
don't.
saying, and then the coaches don't want to say that out loud. We'll say it for you guys. No one wants to see them in the semis. You want one crack at them, it should be on finals night.
Spectators, please give the student-athletes positive encouragement and support. Show respect.
Got some sportsmanship creed here. We'll let the public address announcer take over from here.
Taunting or intimidating the official and opponent. Such behavior is unfriendly and unacceptable. Please respect the integrity and judgment of game officials. They are doing their best to promote the student athlete and the game. Be a positive representative of your school community. Please rise for our prayer. Heavenly Father, we praise and thank you for the gift of life which we abundantly enjoy this evening. May our cheers be a song of praise and thanksgiving for all the many blessings you have bestowed on us. And may all the efforts made tonight be offered for the glory of the name of Jesus Christ, your Son, our Lord. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Marquette Band, the Mighty Mustang Stampede of Sound.
Get some starters here. Coming out first for Carroll. I'm going to highlight these guys as they come out. Amari Witherspoon, the sophomore point guard. 6'4", 180. That's a cheat code. The sophomore guard, Isaiah Skin. The sophomore shooting guard, Caden Bernard. First upperclassman there, the junior shooting guard. And Chris Boyd, number 33. And he has been playing some ball for the Lions over the last month and a half. And here comes your starters for the Bishop McNamara Mustangs. No Jaron Curtis, no Jaden Johnson. That's been the story here for a while. Obviously, they've been hurt. Martin Somerville, we said his name plenty. The junior guard out of Bowie, Maryland, the 6'2", class of 24. Senior guard Jeremiah Quigley, the 6-foot Akakeek product. Chase Lawton, another senior guard. Number 5, we said his name quite a few times in the tournament last year, Kevin.
We sure did, Ken.
And now you get into a little bit of youth. Jalen Collingwood, the freshman wing out of Riverdale. And we're going to introduce everybody to the junior forward from Bowie, Lou. We'll get ready to play some ball here. We know style of play, and we've have called McNamara a couple more times than Carroll over the years. Coach Mike Powell has absolutely done an amazing job down on Harewood. Talked to Rob Harris about that hire, and I tell you what, you can hear the smile in his voice when he knows what his school has in that head coach spot there for Archbishop Carroll, Mike Powell, and also obviously a guy from the area who's played some ball at a high level.
A heck of a player, too.
Yeah. And, of course, Coach Marty Keithline on the other side out at King's College. McNamara controls. Martin Somerville on the rock to get things started. Quigley, alley-oop. Alley-oop no good. Collingwood flew. He got the alley.
He flew and then paused in midair for a brief moment.
It's going to be Carroll ball.
The shot clock is on a delay. It is reset.
Isaiah Skin working on Quigley. Chris Boyd. Chris Boyd on the drive. That's exciting basketball. Carroll picks up the loose ball.
Chris Boyd immediately putting his signature on the game.
Stop and pop. No good from Amari Witherspoon. Somerville with the rebound. Collingwood dishes to the corner. Three-pointer no good for Somerville. I'm sorry, Chase Lawton.
One thing you'll notice right away at home on your screen is McNamara's quickness. It jumps off the screen, and right now we can tell already they're moving at a bit of a different pace.
Somerville with 10 on the shot clock for 3. It's no good. Rebound by Lou. And the putback will be no good, as I'll tell you, he might not have the 7-footness of Favor, but he's got the rim presence.
Yeah. You can tell off the opening tip. The quick hop, quick tip backwards. He's a quick riser with elite athleticism.
Lou guard Edic Paye. We'll just call him Lou. He said it was okay.
Well, then I'm good with that.
I'm loving this packed house. Packed houses in the WCAC are the best.
When you're 21-5 with a 7-4 record in the toughest league in the universe, you pack the house on Friday nights.
Yep, you sure do.
The number 3 team in the DMV.
Pressure, and they're going to get a timeline violation as Witherspoon stepped up and over. Quigley, fresh shot. Somerville to Quigley. 10 on the shot. Elbow. No good. Rebound. Lugard. And the referee was eyeballing that timeline. Quigley driving on Chris Boyd.
I'm impressed with Chris Boyd and the way he moves out there.
3's no good. Landry Barber with the rebound. What was that call?
Off the ball foul on Martin Somerville.
Okay, yep.
Looks like a little hold.
Skin to Witherspoon. Witherspoon looking for a way in. Skin at the elbow, into the paint. Drops to Chris Boyd. Soft hands. Outside 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound. Somerville. Lawton driving. He'll go to the line. Foul on Witherspoon. 2 shots. The way Coach Powell uses Chris Boyd on the inbound play, too, is just genius.
And you said it, soft hands. He's got extremely soft, strong hands. He snatches that basketball. It looks like a tennis ball in his hand. Big rebound there.
Yeah, the lid is on. We got a 1-0 game here, 3 minutes in.
Gabriel Jones showing his high-rising ability in the paint.
They'll get Chase. Lawton with the bump. 2 team fouls per team.
This is a McNamara team coming in smoking hot, Ken. They've won 10 of their last 11. Their only loss was a 4-point loss, 69-65 to Paul VI. The number 1 team in the country. That ain't a bad loss to have.
No.
These guys are playing some basketball right now.
Double the ball.
What a look.
Barber, no good. Lugard with the rebound.
I feel like Lou's going to have a handful of those tonight.
Collingwood rises, no good. Rebound Lions. Offense at a premium early on in this game. It's like a soccer score so far. Skin with a dish. Chris Boyd.
Isaiah Skin, explosive with the vision. Great catch and finish.
Quigley up top.
I feel like we've been watching Quigley play for 10 years by now.
3-point attempt, and that's good.
Well,
Martin Somerville, that's what he does.
That is not the guy you want to see one go in early. This is a young man who's hit 12 threes in one game this year. He had a 40-point explosion earlier on this season. Martin Somerville is a guy that when he heats up, he does not cool down quickly.
That's what Coach Keithline wants from these guards. Boyd dishes, Barber, and he'll draw the foul.
It's
Collingwood.
It's really cool watching how they use Chris Boyd in the offense. They can run offense through him from the middle of the paint. He's got great vision, big, strong kid, excellent passer. It's
he's
gonna
up
be fun.
top.
Hey.
He's directing from up top.
He's a talented young man.
Yep. Inbound play. Gabriel Jones in for the Lions. Skin to Jones. Jones for a long three. No good. Rebound Somerville. To the corner. It's Prince Moody on the floor now for the Mustangs. Moody for three. Watch out for number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We've been watching a Moody with a 2 jersey all night long, and it's going to be more of the same.
And this is a young man who's had 7 threes in one game, so you're going to have to get out and close out. But you saw Martin Somerville right out there, fake shot, little pump fake, and then get into the lane and create offense after hitting that last 3. Their spacing's tremendous.
A little bump outside, no call there. Boyd, spin, patience. He's going to the line to shoot 2.
The crafty veteran making sure. That's a big-time move there.
It is. Shoot the first. We talked about number 2 for the boys. The Moody family. This is about the Moody Family Network tonight.
It's awesome.
It is awesome.
Don't forget about the Samuels out there.
You know,
just knocking down threes from all over the gymnasium.
Cadence and Caden. Family affair in Forestville. 7-3 ball game. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Rising up from the free throw line, no good. Rebound goes to Avery Johnson for the Lions.
Yeah, well, great D by Omari Weatherspoon right there. Challenge, a shot, didn't go for the pump fake, stayed on the ground.
Justin Ware, bad luck there as he worked baseline. Caden Bernard back in the game for the Lions. Omari Witherspoon will have a seat. Referees making a quick call here. Okay, ball back in play. Lawton looking to break this press.
Great
nice
find.
Touch pass. And the jam by Lugard Idukpai.
You know, if he doesn't stop the dunk it, I think he just keeps on elevating. Like this is extreme length athleticism. Great find. Easy bucket in transition for the Mustangs.
Bernard in the corner. Stuck. Nice find of Ware. And that's going to be given away quickly. Back the other way for the Mustangs. Quickly. Up in the air.
Oh,
Prince
wow.
Moody with
He
the
went and
finish
got it.
at the
he went
rim.
and got it. Full extension.
Prince Moody. And he.
The freshman
Flushes.
does not look like a ninth grader in the least. Throw it down, young man.
All night long. Quigley on Ware.
You got the feeling the roof could pop off with a steal and a score here.
Barber with the long three.
Oh, the crowd silencer.
What the Lions needed. Quick timeout here. I believe that's a Carroll timeout.
Well, that's what you do on the road when you want the crowd to take it easy a tad bit. But catch, shoot. That was from deep, too.
Landry Barber. There's nothing better. There's no better friend to a coach and a bench than a deep three to end what looked like it was turned into something here for that McNamara offense.
Or how about having Jeremiah Quigley spearheading the last 2 trips in transition for easy buckets? That's who you want with the ball in your hands in this conference, especially at home in front of a crowd ready to burst. Oh, that does not look like a freshman.
No. They got a freshman trio here at McNamara this year with Collingwood, Prince Moody, and unfortunately we won't get a chance to see him tonight, but Caden Samuels, the District Heights wing.
Yes, write those names down. You're going to be hearing them for a very long time moving forward.
That's
for the best of reasons. I mean, last year you got Jeremiah Quigley leading the McNamara attack, battling one-on-one against Doug McDaniel, who's starting at Michigan right now.
Yeah.
This is a battle-tested guy, and, he's waiting for the game to come to him. We haven't seen him put his true stamp on this game. When he starts getting into that lane, he can be devastating.
Quigley up, and he fights the ball, fights his way to he willed that in.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the assist there, Mr. Quigley. But he gets in there. He finishes with his left, with his right. He hangs. He's strong. This kid's a baller.
Now it's it's starting to get a little warm in this gym. I noticed Coach Marty still got his pullover on. We'll see. We always have to monitor that. You never know when he might throw a layer. Quigley.
The Fairleigh Dickinson commit finishing up the N1. Giving the Mustangs a 10-point advantage here. There's one thing. If you put a jersey on that says McNamara on it, in this gym, you're playing defense. I don't care what team you're on. That's evident.
Rebound to Quigley.
Oh, he had it lined up. Oh,
that was good if it went.
He had it lined up.
As we did see our first Ben Chandler sighting, the Landover sophomore. After one quarter, 16-6, the Mustangs, on the strength of really a run that happened in the last 3 minutes there, Kevin, Prince Moody, well, that's just watching Chris Boyd go to work in his office downstairs there. But you watch Somerville from deep. That really got things started for the Mustangs. And Prince Moody kept it going.
Prince Moody's too young to be a 3-level scorer. He starts the game off, takes a step back, drops a 3 down. In transition, he gets out there and throws one down. This guy has got skills. And by the way, he played so much in this Christmas time. These 3 freshmen got a lot of run early on due to injuries. They're not freshmen anymore.
No.
They're upperclassmen at this point of the WCAC season. 3 weeks outside from the tournament. Guy's the real deal, though. You can tell, Ken, right off the jump.
You see, a year after the heartbreaking, buzzer-beating loss in the championship to Paul VI, this McNamara team comes back, really just reloads. They bring back a couple of these guards 1 year older, got some freshman talent. Coach Marty Keithline talked to him beforehand again. We talked about getting ready for that tournament, and everything's pointing to that event over at American University. And you get the sense that what we saw last year out of this McNamara team wasn't a fluke. It wasn't a one-off. That this program is doing some things.
Program is the key. It's not a team, it's a program. That's the type of scenario that allows you to get back to the semis and the finals at American University. And this team has as good a chance as any.
Where on the baseline, they're going to get him for an extra step.
You can't do that in front of Al Batista. the whistle's going to get blown and the ball's going to be going the other way. This guy's been reffing in this conference for 40 years.
Chris Moody back in the game with Quigley in the backcourt. Ben Chandler, Collingwood, and Somerville for the Mustangs. Justin Ware takes a seat for the Lions.
Such patience, number 3.
Spinning
what a move.
in the
Good
lane.
Lord.
Quigley.
How do you turn that quickly and not get dizzy, sir?
Did you say how do you turn that quickly, or
Yes.
how do you turn that
Yes,
quickly?
I said how patient he was being, and next thing you know, it's 2 balls coming out of the net.
Deep
Oh,
three.
that's a good-looking stroke there.
No good. Rebound tip. Quigley.
Oh, boy.
Scooping it out of the air. 3-point. No good. Rebound Chandler. It'll be a foul on the floor.
Wow. Coach Keithline's team plays with a tremendous amount of energy. It's so exciting to watch every possession.
Night in and night out in the WCAC. It's just an absolute dogfight. Best high school basketball in the nation, and there it is on display.
The last time these two teams squared off, it was a 46-44 one-basket win by McNamara. It was a dogfight. Oh.
I mean, Prince Moody.
They,
What else can he do?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's pretty nice to have a freshman that can come get you 10 quick out of the first 20 when the game starts at home on a Friday.
He's even got a little kick there. Look at this. He shows the three, dribble, drive, gets to the free throw line, get a step in and a floater that does nothing but touch nylon. I mean, you know, if you like that kind of thing.
I don't know who does it.
Carroll was trying to go with a 6-man formation. Landry Barber will come out. Isaiah Skin for the Lions. 20 on the shot clock. Chris Boyd back in the game. Amari Witherspoon driving. Real pretty. Just didn't fall. He gets the rebound, but you know what? He was out of bounds. I don't think he reestablished himself in bounds.
It was close. It was close. That's a heck of a move to the basket.
Look at this here. He gets in up and under. And here he's coming in.
Mr. Batista got it
Mr.
right.
Batista. Quigley, pull up. Tough rebound there.
And someone just got thrown across the baseline.
Gabriel Jones.
Letting him play here. And I like it. I like when they let him play.
I do too. You know, both of these teams deserve it. Gabriel Jones. Isaiah Skin. The dish.
And it was a
takedown
that
there.
might have been helmet to helmet.
Jaylee Collingwood, yeah, I mean, is there targeting in high school basketball? Collingwood was coming quickly. Safety over the middle, defenseless receiver.
Gonna have to call that one.
Lugard checking in. Collingwood will take a breath. He got caught up in the air there. Ben Chandler with the quick hands.
Ben Chandler just recently picking up an offer from Wake Forest.
He's so smooth.
It's a big-time offer for the young man. I remember the day I got my first ACC offer, Ken. No, I don't.
No, well, you know, it was a nice day for everybody.
It could have been.
Could have been a great day.
For someone else.
Ben Chandler, though, he just has that look. We'll get him here on defense up against Barber. He's just smooth. 3-point, good.
How about that quick release?
Gabriel
nice rotation.
Jones.
That was no hesitation.
Just lifted up and dropped it in from downtown. 20-9, 5.5 to go here in the first half.
That's a big bucket for the Lions.
Somerville dishes. Moody steps around Chris Boyd and gets it off the glass.
This kid's backpack is full. He's got a bag of tricks, and he's got an offensive repertoire that a young man this age I haven't seen in the WCAC in recent history. Not scoring the ball, maybe defending, maybe handling, but.
Oh, he's having a game in the first half here. as McNamara puts up the pressure here.
I mean, that's how you teach a trap right there. That's just.
Real Jones, Chris Boyd controls. Up and over with a hook after the spin move. Chris Boyd, silky smooth on the baseline.
Big, strong man with the soft hands. That's a heck of a move.
Bigley quickly has it picked. Moody, cross court, finds Ben Chandler. Moody resets with Somerville. 10 on the shot clock, 4.5 to go here in the half, 11-point game. Lugard with a high pick. Moody calling for it across the court. With 1 second on the shot clock, Lugard going to the line.
Did you see big Chris Boyd's show there?
Yeah, I did.
That's
Here it is again on the screen.
Yeah,
That's someone who's been playing basketball a long time and knows exactly what he's doing downtown.
Yeah, he understands his game.
Lou no good on the first. It doesn't get the second to go either. Somerville made an attempt at it, but nice little box out there by Boyd. Carroll ball.
It wasn't a little box
It wasn't
out.
a little box out. That's physicality at its finest. Witherspoon into the paint. Floater. No good. Rebound Barber. He stepped out of bounds. He fought hard. He deserved that one. It's going to be McNamara ball. Timeout on the floor. I repeat, substitution on the floor. Ben Chandler will take a seat. .14 on the shot. Quickly spinning in the lane.
Well,
he's going to go to the line and have to earn it, and that's the way Chris Boyd wants it.
Man, he covers a lot of ground.
I was
with
just
that
going to
quick
say.
spin. He gets where he needs to go.
There's quickness all over the floor tonight. Got to check in here. We get our Avery Johnson. He'll give Chris Boyd a blow, and here we go with under 4 in the first half. Jerome Sims, the second in the game for Carroll. He'll inbound it. Oh, Somerville thought he had it. Three-point attempt, no good. Prince Moody, he gets in.
Why not? Why not?
Just takes everything the defense gave him, and the defense gave him a lot on that one.
So smooth, so patient, shooting at a high percentage from everywhere on the court.
Quickly.
What a feed.
It's great defense into instant offense. Speed and strong guard play. That's the signature of Marty Keithline's McNamara Mustang squad.
Well, that's why you play in championships in 2022 and have aligned yourself in the proper position to get there in 23. These guys might be one of the top 3 teams in the league. They're the number 3 ranked team in the state of Maryland. And like I said, 11 of the last 12, trying to make it 12 of the last 13. These guys are legit. When you play defense like this, you're putting yourself in a position to win basketball games.
6 or 7 teams right now in a log jam in that a bunch below Paul VI. As we said before, with the winning percentage and games played scenario, I don't think anyone's going to catch them for the 1 seed. But there's a lot to be determined between now and the 23rd when they seed this thing.
Yep, the St. John's Cadets right now look like they're hanging on to that number 2 seed heading into the final few weeks. But like I said, there's a million teams right there stuck with the same amount of wins, and it's going to be weird. You're going to have to get out your protractor, compass, and calculator to figure out the seedings for the WCAC tournament. Half the teams in this conference have played 15 games. The other half have played 14. It's an imbalanced schedule.
I know.
It's going to be long division. I feel like there's going to be long division.
I was told
involved.
there would be no math.
Yeah, well.
I was promised
you were
that,
lied
actually.
to, and I'm going to tell you this: it's not going to be the last time. So
I've been lied to. Never in this gym, my home gym. I'd like to shout out to sweet Lewis Bullock, my teammate on this very floor, Kevin Ricca.
I don't think Lewis Bullock's telling anyone out there that he was teammates with Ken Marangola.
He's not
telling
anyone.
But you know what? It sounds fun.
It does. You know what? When he starts calling basketball games at WCAC, he can tell the truth. He can tell his side. I got my side.
We've had him on. He's told a couple of his sides.
That's true. Justin Ware, he's looking for some help from Jerome Sims down low. Be McNamara ball.
Well, while we're sitting here, I got to give a shout-out to one of my favorite McNamara guys, Coach Tom Clark.
Yes.
Congratulations on accepting the offensive coordinator position at Shepherd College. This is a big deal
amazing.
for
It is.
Coach Clark. And
they got a program.
His McNamara roots, the last man to win a WCAC football title here in Forestville. And good luck to you in West Virginia, Coach.
And you're a college coach.
And my college coach.
Even though,
wow.
Prince Moody.
Fire. He's on fire, man. This kid's feeling it right now. He's letting the game come to him. What is he right now? About 7 of 8 from the field?
It's just, you're right. It's extreme patience in action.
Like we said, take that freshman 9th grade thing away. This is a veteran
There's
in the league
no freshman
by now.
at this
It's
level.
Too late.
They come in ready to play. There's no projects. There's no one's working on anything.
Nope.
You got to play right away, and they do.
Not with the amount of minutes he's logged and the conference they've played, and they're 2/3 way through this WCAC slate. Yeah, if you're out there right now, you're seasoned. Jeremiah Quigley, he just lulls you to sleep. He's so smooth, and then bam, he's by you.
Calls for the pick up high. And spinning into the paint. No good off the glass.
Nice rebound there.
Justin
good box
Ware.
out.
Tell you what, Justin Ware has been a physical player, and he's in the paint, driving underneath, no good. Rebound, Somerville back the other way. And I thought for a second Chase Lawton was going to.
I got a feeling the boys might be giving him a hard time at film after that one. You know what I mean? It's just how it goes. Martin Somerville, the Georgetown prep transfer, and we talked about how he can fill it up. Tonight, he's been doing a great job getting the ball spread out amongst his teammates and letting the game come to him. Nice finish there, but the guys on the bench were looking for something a little more funky.
Yeah, they sure were.
2 points is 2 points, Coach Keithline.
You can see him, too. There he is. He's getting an earful as he goes on the field.
This conversation is going to happen.
Every single person on the bench had the same thing to say to him. But you know what? Exactly. 2 points is 2 points. The dish underneath Jerome Sims, and they're going to get a step here. You know what? He lost his shoe. Because otherwise, Isaiah Skin, that was a beautiful dish.
And a great job. Kyle's all over it, man. It's like, I think I want to see it again, and then it just comes up.
Good job, Kyle. The ISO on Quigley. I tell you what, it's a hard job for any cameraman to try to ISO Quigley.
That's a fact.
3. Oh, Somerville. If multiple guards get hot from deep, this gym about to get louder.
He holds a couple offers, including the New Jersey Institute of Technology. I got a feeling there's a couple more on the way.
On the floor goes Isaiah Skin. Quigley up with the ball.
Oh, man.
Lugard! Ida high with the throwdown. And we're under a minute.
McNamara is showing why people have been talking about them immensely lately. Their defense is legit, and we've known that. But
Barber,
how about
no
this
good.
offensive outburst?
Somerville to Prince Moody.
Yep.
And they're going to get him for a charge.
But that floater dropped through anyways,
It
just
sure
in case,
did.
But that's the right call. He got extension there with that forearm.
Miles Hancock on the floor. Lou steps off.
Lou's a huge energy guy. See how fast he runs the court. He gets to the rim.
Yeah, the junior out of Bowie. Adding a lot. When you have such a guard-heavy system, that kind of size, and speed and rim presence is it's really all you need. Baseline drive. Ball's tipped free. It's going to be Carroll ball because Ben Chandler was out of bounds.
No, they're gonna say
no,
it's
you're
going
right.
this way. And I'm going to say this right now. I feel like Carroll's been playing pretty good. A couple shots haven't fallen for him. But you look up, and it's a 27-point game. You're thinking, what's going on here? Because McNamara has just exploded offensively. They've been so efficient, no turnovers, and they're getting good, clean looks.
Shot clock is off. Quigley will drive. And one. To get the official sign from the official, that's going to be
rock, explode.
Going to go against
finish.
Avery Johnson as Quigley just absolutely engineering points on the fly.
Yeah, they got guards and then more guards. They can play, and they got experience. They got talent. They play well together, too.
Bruce Black, the senior guard from Bowie, he checks in. 2 seconds here. Free throw. Oh, they're going to get, I don't know if that ball would have bounced in. It would have been good if it went out of the hands of Witherspoon. But that's all we have after one half. Bishop McNamara Mustangs. It's all Mustangs in this half. The hometown crowd breaking for the half with smiles on their faces. We'll be back for the second half of action from Forestville, Maryland after a break. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody, to a second half of action from Forestville, Maryland, home of the Bishop McNamara Mustangs, where they sitting on a comfortable 30-point lead over the visiting Archbishop Carroll Lions. The story of this game, Kevin Ricca, has been absolute dominance in terms of guard play by this Bishop McNamara Mustang team.
One of the cleanest halves of basketball I've seen in the WCAC this year. A 41-11 victory at halftime over a team playing as scrappy, tough, and hard as Carroll. This McNamara team is legit, and I'll tell you what else is legit. There's better live entertainment right here in Forestville tonight than there is anywhere in the state of Maryland. You got the hoops game on the court, the McNamara Pep Band. I'm not sure who was on electric guitar, the drums, and the saxophone, but they were jamming out there. And you know how much I love live music, Ken? I could have sat over there for the second half as long as you let me wear this headphone.
It reminds me of 1994. We had a go-go band on that stage made of all McNamara students. It was the greatest, one of the greatest assemblies we ever had here.
That was big time. Just like that shot we just
right
looked at right in
out
front
of the
our
gate.
face.
Martin Somerville,
I'm telling you, he fills it up.
picking up where they left off. It's McNamara Mustangs offense. Landry Barber intercepted. Lugard, he's driving in, and he'll get called for the travel as he found himself going backwards.
He says, Coach, I was just trying too hard there. Just trying to play some D and get the ball for my squad. That's a pretty looking shot there.
Had a chance to see Jaron Curtis at halftime. Always disappointing to see these kids miss out on games like this with injuries. He'll be back for this Mustang team.
Yeah, Big Brother will make sure he gets that injury right and get him back out there. Jamar Curtis had an excellent freshman season this year in college football.
Chris Boyd on the drive. No good, denied by Lugard.
Starting for Lafayette, and we're going to watch his brother start here for the next couple years.
Rebound, one-handed rebound by Lugard. That ball, they'll call that a tie-up. And it'll be Lion basketball. This gym is at capacity. Never a finer sight. Justin Ware to Amari Witherspoon. He works baseline. Three-point attempt, no good by Bernard. Quickly back the other way for the Mustangs. Chase Lawton on the drive. He'll draw the foul. McNamara ball. Kevin had a great conversation at halftime with Coach Greg Calhoun, the new football coach here at McNamara. Exciting times on the gridiron for the Mustangs. Ushering in a new era of Mustang football. Three-point attempt, no good. Lawton wanted a foul. You just talk about the competition, Kevin, in the WCAC. It's as good as it gets. And the one thing we've talked about in the fall a great deal of times is, you got the upper division and the lower division, the Metro and the Capital. And, Bishop McNamara has taken lumps and then some. It's like a bad batch of mashed potatoes. But at the same time, a refusal to do anything but try and get better and compete as Chris Boyd.
Great dish. No, you're right, Ken. We do talk about the level of competition in this league. Last year, Carroll was the 8th seed in the tournament, and the 7 seeds ahead of them, they lost by a combined total of 16 points. I'm sorry, but it doesn't get much tighter than that.
Nope.
There's just no chance on any given night. That's why I'm so shocked about the score in the first half here. This McNamara team is clicking on all cylinders.
Long rebound, turns into a long three-point attempt for Somerville. His range is anywhere in this gym.
They are playing free, cool, calm. They're out here just doing what they do. But you just saw how he stepped back on balance in the ease when he took that shot.
There we go, long rebound.
Can you imagine hitting 12 threes in one game?
I mean, he's got the Keith Veeney green light.
I will say, Keith Veeney, did he invent the green light here at McNamara? Because
there wasn't a green light before, but they put one in, the Veeney green light.
He shot from everywhere.
It was never a bad spot for him to shoot.
And at Lamar, I do believe he led the nation in 3-point field goals.
He sure did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was a quick trigger. And
in the paint, Justin
great
Ware.
steal.
I've been
great hands.
impressed by Justin Ware all night long.
Yeah,
one of the toughest kids on the floor.
He's absolutely tough. He plays a tough brand of basketball. He's got quick hands, and that was a hell of a steal.
Spinning into the
Nice
lane.
move.
And one. That's Omari Witherspoon.
Yeah, he's a slasher, and he's got some patience.
Does anyone wear high tops anymore, Kevin?
Ken,
I mean, I'm just saying.
you sound like my grandpa. Does anyone wear high tops?
Does anyone
anymore?
wear high tops anymore? To play. Obviously, everyone's got their high tops for Friday and Saturday night.
I get it. I was a double ankle taped up guy, so
Yeah.
I understand. And I promise you this. If I was out there going against Justin Ware or Jeremiah Quigley, I'm wearing high tops. They might go up to my knees.
Exactly.
But if you enjoy this great sport, you gotta love watching Jeremiah Quigley. He's at his own leisure out here. Makes very few mistakes.
This is going to be a three-point attempt. Off the rim. Quigley with the interception. Mustangs with the numbers. Quigley gets into the lane. Lugard
Nice play by
gets
Lou.
it under control in the air and knocks it down. Witherspoon.
Nice kiss.
If he can start asserting himself, he can
Yes.
really put something good down here for the Lions in the second half.
He's tough enough to absorb contact. He's athletic enough to hang by the rim, and he's been finishing.
Three-point attempt. No good for Chandler. Collingwood gets tangled up. Isaiah Skin. McNamara with 3 fouls here early.
And if you're going to bring up fashion, I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Okay.
The socks, how the socks change. Like, listen.
Sure.
1989, we're out here, and there's a young guy by the name of Lawrence Moten who invented how to wear your socks. And we all watched him when we were little kids, and we knew someday we would. If I did that now, my son's he's kicking me out of the house.
Yeah,
Dad, you're embarrassing me.
Poetry and Moten, you can get away with a whole lot. You can pretty much wear anything any way you like.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. He said if Lawrence Moten comes over, he can wear high socks all he wants.
Yep, that's right. Shout out to Sam,
wasn't he?
our good friend.
And I still stick with it. He was the best football player I've ever seen in this conference.
Without a doubt.
He really was, man.
Yeah, certainly top 3 in the debate for GOAT. He's my guy. I know he's your guy.
Yeah, man.
There's been a lot of them.
And I love everyone has a guy. That's
gotta have a
part
guy.
of the beauty. But, yep.
Shout out to all our good friends down on Harewood Road. Our friend Rob Harris, all the good folks of the Carroll Athletic Department. Every time we get a chance to say Moten's name. Quigley with the drive. Hanging in the lane, he's going to draw the foul. I mean, he did everything he could to draw that foul. It was awesome defense by Isaiah. There's not much you can do there. I mean,
No, he's as good as it gets at the position, at the level. He really is. He proved that last year against Paul VI.
Brian Ellerby. I didn't see him tonight, but I can hear him smiling as we shout out the great ones. Can't talk about Lawrence Moten without dropping a Marvin Graves reference too, or maybe an AC. Al. Al might be here tonight.
He would have came over and said
He would have came. All right, you're right. Al, come all the way over here without saying hello. Quigley. Smooth from the free throw line. Justin Ware to Chris Boyd. Ben Chandler. 3-point attempt. No good from Somerville. Back the other way. Justin Ware. Oh,
nice take.
Way to get in there, Justin.
Strong finish.
Oh, Chris Boyd almost gets the perfect pick.
Man, you know what? He has some fun out here in the court,
There's
doesn't
a
he?
big smile. Best smile on the floor right now.
He plays hard, he plays passionately, and he plays with a smile. What else do you want?
Oh. Chandler to Lugard. Quigley, 20 on the shot clock.
Oh, boy.
Doesn't get it to fall. Creates a ton of space, though. Ware finds a corner. 3-point attempt. Good.
It's a great shot, but I'm really digging Ware's game, man.
Yeah.
He just got across the court with the quickness. His vision is wide open. He'd be a fun guy to play ball with.
Gabriel Jones has had a couple good-looking shots tonight.
The beauty of this conference is every night you get to match up against someone that's going to give you everything they got. You get to test who you are and test yourself every night. What a move. With the right hand by Somerville.
Martin Somerville showing, flowing.
So, Ken, heading into tournament season,
Yep.
we will say, you know, all these teams have gone through a bit of a season-long journey on their own. And early in the year, Jeremiah Quigley is out. Jaden Johnson is out. And they play in the Governor's Challenge in Salisbury against Archbishop Ryan out of the Philly Catholic League. And you understand, any person from the D.C. Catholic League is automatically rivals with the Philly Catholic League.
Of course.
It's just how it works around
That's
here.
how you're born.
A 104-98 5-overtime victory. You know who was on the floor for all 5 overtimes? All 3 freshmen. You think Marty Keithline learned a little bit about his youth, his bench, and the kids that he's got in the program that night? That's the type of game that kickstarts into a season, and that's why you see a guy tonight like number 2 just dominating. Prince Moody. You know, he doesn't go through that 5-overtime game at Christmas time. Maybe he's not out here just, you know, playing like a senior tonight. It's just a neat thing that happens when you need the next man to step up. Coach Keithline knows he's got that at his disposal.
Well, it's a good feeling when you're standing in front of a bench like that.
And when you love the Catholic League and your college roommate is a big Philly Catholic League guy, you say, thank you, McNamara. Appreciate all that you've done.
Prince Moody with the rebound. Somerville to the corner for Quigley. Lugard out high for some help. Moody baseline. All the way to Quigley in the deep corner. 10 on the shot clock. Somerville working on Boyd. To Lou.
Strong play again, Justin Ware.
Barber dishes to Witherspoon.
Great feed.
The Lions having a lot better time here in the third quarter offensively. Quigley driving, pull up, off the glass. He gets to his spot quick. Witherspoon, drive.
There he goes again.
I'm telling you, that
a slasher, slithering with patience. And finished with the left there. The guy can play, man.
Yeah, that style of play is going to keep Carroll in a lot of games. Sophomore.
We see him attacking the basket in the second half.
Prince Moody is going to get the benefit of an offensive foul by Lugard.
You know, at this time of year when it comes down to shot clocks, at the end of a quarter, at the end of a game or a half, Quigley's that guy.
Carroll maybe looking for a 2-for-1. Not anymore. Witherspoon for 3. And Witherspoon has woken up.
Yeah, he's a really good player.
And clearly an emphasis coming out of the half. Put the ball in his hands and let him make some decisions. Shot clock is off.
He's been right. He's been making the right play and the strong play.
Quigley is going to draw the foul from Chris Boyd. And, you know, we're still talking about a 25-point game, but Carroll's cut into the lead. They've played with a lot more purpose behind, I think, you know, Witherspoon and Ware in this third quarter. And, you know, if you're Coach Powell, this is what you want. You're going to come out 30 down with 11 points to show for a first half, you know, in Forestville, Maryland. And this kind of third quarter is impressive.
It's absolutely been a big night for the sophomore Omari Witherspoon.
Oh, they're going to get Justin Ware for a touch foul there.
That was a little touchy.
Yeah, it was a little touchy. Quickly with the chance for an N1. Under 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Barber turns around quick. Gets to the lane fast. They're going to call it block. And they'll go to the line.
Landry Barber showing some speed there.
That was speedy. Gets around Prince Moody, which is not easy to do. Just a little bit of movement there from Miles Hancock as he was just shifting his body weight ever so slightly. Quigley is not good if it goes, but it would have been fun to see it drop. That's all we got after 3 quarters. It's a 25-point game, so Carroll has slimmed the lead down a little bit, but more importantly, they've executed a lot better in this third quarter and given this packed gym a lot more to think about as Omari Witherspoon in particular has asserted himself offensively, Kevin.
I agree, Ken. And this young roster of Carroll, we're seeing sophomores, juniors, more sophomores. What a better learning experience for them than to come to Forestville with an atmosphere like tonight, get down a little bit and start competing and just playing the game, not worried about the scoreboard, just playing ball. The young man, Omari Witherspoon, has certainly showed me a ton. You know, he gets to that rim when he wants to, and he's got the ability and length to finish. It's a 25-point game. It doesn't look like Carroll's going to be able to pull this out, but you've got to take everything you can from this and improve and get better. And Coach knows that. And Coach knows what he's looking at with this young group. And I think next year it looks like a big, huge year for these guys, especially some of the transfers we talked about they got coming in. So this is going to be it's going to be fun to watch these guys. But right now I've had a blast. I haven't even really noticed what the score is.
That's right.
I've enjoyed how these guys have competed and watching each one of these individuals step up tonight. And this McNamara team is really I'm really impressed by Coach Keithline's team and how they play, Ken.
They're an exciting bunch. You know, we've had a chance to call a championship for the Carroll Lions already this year. You know, the roar has been restored down there on Harewood, and having an opportunity to see them be competitive across the board. I mean, Nick Harbor. It's not just Nick Harbor. You know, everyone thinks Carroll, they think Nick Harbor, but at the end of the day, you're going to look around and you got to familiarize yourself with guys like Omari Witherspoon, a 6'4" sophomore guard, the future of this basketball program. It's Prince Moody, floater.
And Prince Moody missed a shot. Note that because it might be the first time it's happened since about 7:45. And congratulations to Coach Rob Harris, one of the nicest guys in this conference. Seeing him get his WCAC title was special. What a good man and what a great leader of young men.
That's right. As Avery Johnson is the beneficiary of Witherspoon penetration. Quickly back the other way. Moody, one more time off the glass, no good. Chandler with the rebound through traffic. Quigley makes it look easy.
He does make it look easy. That's exactly what I was going to say. the game comes effortless to him.
Speaking of effortless, again, even though Prince Moody, we watched him come down twice and not get it to fall, he has like that poker face, like that poker champion. If you ever watch the World Series of Poker, you see the best guys in the world. You can't tell what they're thinking. You don't know what their cards were. You have no idea what's going on in their head because their facial expression never changes. There's no excitement. There's no sudden, rapid anything. It's just totally always calm, cool, collected. Prince Moody, if you watch that guy play, it is an absolute treat.
Oh, he is deadpan. He plays the game deadpan. Can you see when this guy's body changes over the next few years while growing up and lifting weights in this program? And that's when it gets real serious. That's when he gets real serious. Him and Omari Witherspoon. It's going to be real fun to watch these guys develop.
There's really no down years in the WCAC. Omari Witherspoon, he's going to face some pressure a long ways from the basket. As Lugard ahead to Quigley. And he'll draw the foul from Isaiah Skin. And there's your fourth quarter adjustment from Coach Keith Line. Witherspoon's going to get attention when he has the ball, no matter where he is on the floor. Get the ball out of his hands, is what I hear Marty saying.
And I might be, showing off my age here, but Quigley's got a little bit of Rod Strickland in his game at the rim. How he handles himself, he finishes with both hands, the English that he uses, and the facial expression once again. He's also another professional poker player. He does not change. He just blows by you after lulling you to sleep.
Quigley makes the second. Barber, ball tipped. Seems like every ball finds Quigley. Collingworth up top, foot on the line, no good. Chandler saved it. Witherspoon driving, and he's got some room. He's going to take all of it.
Wow,
straight
man.
straight to the rim. I think he was as surprised as us that he wasn't doubled or tripled there. Quigley for three from outside. Chase Lawton. The Quigley dish. Batted out of bounds. Carroll ball. Just under 6 to go in the game.
Checking in for Carroll, number 3, Justin Ware, and number 10, Caden Burns.
That's how it should be done.
Corner 3. Bernard to Barber. Barber with 4 on the shot clock. And he'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul go against Lugard.
McNamara foul, number 23, Lugard Adokwe is full, team 6. On the line for Carroll, number 12, Landry Barber shooting.
We'll see how long they can afford to keep Witherspoon on the bench.
Checking in number 4, Isaiah Skin, and number 21, Jerome Sims.
As Gabriel Jones checks out, and he's tough as nails and plays very hard. I like his game, but he's the only guy that's a senior that we've seen out here tonight. This Carroll team's going to be fun as they grow up.
Hollingworth to Somerville. Hollingworth, free throw line. No good. Rebound, Justin Ware. Deep pass to Skin. Tries to go up and underneath Collingworth. No dice. Outlet. Quigley
He's so smooth with it.
with a nice pass from Lawton there.
And how about number 11, Jalen Collingwood? This kid's a freshman.
I kept saying Collingworth, and I apologize. It is it is Collingwood, and he has pretty much every tool in the box. Where to the corner? Skin on the baseline. Nice little.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
that was
little.
pretty right there, man.
Underhand.
Great move. Isaiah Skin.
Skin in the passing lane. Corner 3 is no good. Chase Lawton fighting for that board. He'll draw a foul. There's Skin again.
That is so pretty.
Checking in for Carroll, number 14, Nate Nowden. Number 1, Gabriel Jones, and number 0, Amari Witherspoon. On the line for McNamara, number 5, Chase Lawton, shooting 1 and 1.
Witherspoon back in the game for Carroll, along with Gabriel Jones. Front end of the one-on-one, no good. Referee is going to give. Now here's what I saw happen. Justin Ware played big boy ball, and he got the benefit of the call because he put himself on the line and he drew some contact. I mean, he's one of the smallest guys out on that floor, and he's not at the foul line right now if he doesn't make a conscious decision to absorb contact from a bigger player. As Barber, he works the back door. I just can't help but be impressed by number 3 for Carroll, Justin Ware.
Yeah, I agree. Justin Ware's been a heck of a player. There's a lot of young talent on this team. And tonight, what happened early was a buzzsaw. McNamara could not miss. They were playing tough D. They came out of the gates shooting on fire. The freshman goes about 6 for 6 to start it off. Quigley hadn't even asserted himself yet, aside from on the defensive side. So that's what happens in this conference. And since that 20-point lead, Carroll has competed at a high level. Nice pass by Witherspoon and back to him. There's some good players. There's some things to be excited about over on Harewood Road. And the best part about this tournament, you keep winning, you keep playing.
That's right.
Doesn't matter what the name on your chest says. Go out there and get yourself a win. And they got the talent to go and pull off an upset. There's no doubt about that. Tonight at McNamara, that's a bit of a different story, though. We knew that this place was going to be rocking and rolling. Everyone's been fired up. They've been in their pajamas. The pep band is getting after it on stage. That pep band was legit at halftime, man.
Oh.
Are they hireable?
Where's Kyle? We got Kyle. Kyle's not getting us any action of that pep band.
Can we just get the McNamara pep band for the backyard brawl?
Yeah, we need to.
Is that possible?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Because if you pulled that off, it would be legendary status.
Pressure by the lines, broken by the Mustangs. Collingwood draws the contact. He'll and one. Collingwood is every bit as athletic as every other McNamara guard, but he's got that one thing that every one of them probably is a little jealous of, and that's that 6'5" height.
Yeah.
And he puts it to good use. He's a high flyer, and he's quick. Justin Ware. Skin. Three is good. Dish from Ware. Gabriel Jones. And he's had a few of those tonight. Collingwood to the corner for Prince Moody. He works baseline. Spin. And he finds Somerville for three. Moody with the rebound. Back to Somerville for another three. They were determined to make that play work. Witherspoon for three. I like it.
I do too. He's competing, isn't he?
Walton in the lane. Collingwood, he gets
nice play.
Picked in the paint. Barber back the other way. He had his sights set on a rim rocker. Where? To the corner. Three-point attempt, no good. Collingwood with the rebound. McNamara will settle it down here. 2.5 minutes to go here in this game. Quickly on the drive. A little out of control. Ball on the floor. McNamara with their choice of options here. It'll be a three-point attempt. No good. Put back by Moody. No good. Witherspoon with the rebound.
I would like to see Witherspoon's stat sheet right now.
He works the paint. And that is very much in control with the left hand. He's a player.
That's tremendous body control. He loves that left. He's very, very good with it.
Look at it's the decision making.
Yeah.
See, this is the difference between, for example, him and I. He
Well,
keeps his dribble.
There's going to be a lot of differences.
Let's just highlight one.
Yeah, well, go right ahead.
He breaks his way past the first level of defense, notices mid-dribble that no one's coming at him, so he continues to attack. And then he realizes, wait, I'm 6'4", I can get to the rim from here. And he does, and he makes the basket. Now, clearly, Kevin, the difference I'm pointing out is I'm not 6'4". All the other things, similarities, clearly.
There's so many differences, like I said earlier. I stick to my previous point.
You're probably right.
But there's no denying the fact that this kid's a baller.
Yep.
And you know how much we love finding out, getting to see up close with our eyes, not the stats, not on Twitter, these young guys play in an atmosphere like this. He showed out. You know what? There's a lot of young guys out here that are showed out. This is why being in a WCAC gym on a Friday night is the place to be. And
absolutely,
hey, man. Once again, thank you to the McNamara Mustangs, faculty, athletic director, president, for everyone that was a part of us being here tonight. We're very thankful.
Dr. John Barnhart, this one's for you. Appreciate you and all the things that you're doing for the McNamara community. We can feel it. We can see it. The league knows about it. Mustang Pride is in the house.
Yep, it's about that time to kick back and stretch the legs out. It's been one of those nights. Hey, it's tight quarters and it's a great atmosphere, but
you better believe it.
You know, survival of the fittest out here with these seats.
Moody to Somerville. 10 on the shot clock. Quickly. Stop. Pop. No good. Rebound. Skin. Defended by Prince Moody. Witherspoon in the lane.
With
all
the left
night long.
and the finish.
You know, so here's the thing. We're going to look at that score, and we're going to notice it's under 20 points for the first time in a long time in this game. It's a testament to a number of players, most notably number 0, Amari Witherspoon. And throw out the final score for a second. What he's doing against elite competition. He's fighting his way to the lane against, again, some of the best players in the WCAC on a 99-out basis. He deserves to be talked about. He deserves to be celebrated.
Oh, he's going to be talked about after what he did tonight.
Oh, quickly feeling it. Oh. He's like, we could have put the mic on him. He was calling his own.
Can you imagine what he's going to do at Fairleigh Dickinson? I think Kyle did a good job of capturing that right there. Quickly come across
technical.
up. And
I didn't see it, but that's what we're seeing.
Yeah. Here, take a look at it here.
I don't know. I didn't.
Well, double technical.
Oh, that's what it was. It was a double technical. Okay.
The old safe double tech call.
Gabriel Jones knocks down the first.
You know what it was? It was a foul. It was a one-on-one down here. He missed the front end, and the technical foul was going this way.
Yep, okay.
The foul was on
Quigley, right?
Quigley.
Yeah.
Yep. The technical foul
yeah.
was on Quigley. Yep. The personal foul was on Skin.
That's what my eyes saw, but I wanted to make sure that's what was actually happening. Skin. Great drive.
Yeah.
We're over a minute to go here in this game, but it's a 14-point game. Closest it's been all night long. There hasn't been any quit in a single player we've watched play on this floor from 5:15 to right now, whether they were wearing gold or green.
You know, it had the feeling that this game, it was a 41-11 game at one point.
That's right.
It had the feeling of getting out of control. Carroll fights back. It's 14 points. After the barrage of threes and watching the young freshman Prince Moody go off, you know, they withstood that and hung in there for a second. This is no one cares about these victories in the WCAC. I'm just talking about the development of the young team.
Yeah, of course.
And how excited I am to watch them become who they will be. I think they could get there. They could be a team that could compete in the next year or two for a title. And once you get into that semifinal, it's anyone's game.
Colin Campbell checking in for the Lions on the blocks. Somerville sinks a pair.
If you're a fan of left-handed shooting and finishes, then tonight was your night because there's so many sweet-looking left-handed J's coming out of this young man and finishes out of Witherspoon at the rim. Skin, there's some dudes.
The buzz in the crowd is the senior, Jaden Davis from Bowie, the 6'1 guard. Number 21, he checks in. You got to believe the ball is going to find him on offense. Bruce Black, the senior guard, also out of Bowie, on the floor. Corner three. It's up. No good. Ball will stay. Carroll ball. 13 on the shot clock, 48 to go in the game. Witherspoon spinning around, gets it inside to Skin. He gets the rebound in traffic. It's dangerous with Isaiah Skin on the ground there, but Witherspoon's going to the line to add to his impressive evening.
He's had a huge night.
I've heard when the shot clock goes off, but never the scoreboard. Okay, there we go. We're back.
Checking in for Carroll, Justin Ware. For McNamara, number 14, Miles Hancock.
Witherspoon sinks him. I got an amazing young little fan in front of us. We had a camera on the sideline. She'd get all the camera time. Bernard.
Oh, boy.
Denied by Bruce Black. They're going to call a foul on that. Bernard goes to the line. He'll shoot two. 14-point game. The second one's good.
Checking in, number 13, Robson Tashone.
And that's Robeson Tashome on the floor. for the Lions here to close things out. Prince Moody, shot clock is off. Across the timeline. And the freshman gets the ball in the hands of the senior. Bruce Black, who just made a great play on defense. 10 seconds to go in the game. He's working on Justin Ware. It's going to be a long 5 seconds. And that's going to do it from Forestville, Maryland. Bishop McNamara Mustangs on top, 74-61 over the Archbishop Carroll Lions. It was a great day in the WCAC. As both the boys and the girls basketball teams of Bishop McNamara were triumphant. The fish was excellent. The crowd was amazing. The pep band got it done. The cheerleaders still going strong. And the tournament's right around the corner, Kevin.
Oh, man. It's the soundtrack right now. The McNamara Pep Band is the soundtrack to the tournament journey ending at American University in a couple of weeks.
We got to make sure they get to American. We need that pep band in the stands.
Please.
We will see you guys next week when we'll be back at Bishop McNamara on February 17th for senior night. As the girls close things out in the season, and the following day the boys will close out on their senior day. Until next time, I'm Ken Marangolo on behalf of First Amendment Sports. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.